Hello guys, it's Kazrahim bringing you another little review video from War of Tanks. It's a random battle I played with the T34 on Arctic region. I'm just gonna check, change the markers, because obviously I forgot, and when I did actually do it, I went to the garage, So yeah, we're playing on the Arctic region. It's a tier 8 game with tier 6s, so we have a very good matchup because our gun will be able to destroy most of the enemies with 1 or 2 hits. But let's look what we can do and we can accomplish here. So I'm going to H8 to the little corner because I will be protected from the enemy arty while having good shots in a hold down position against the enemy team. So yeah. That's the whole idea. My team isn't quite particularly, smart, and by that I mean look at those guys. T32 hiding behind a rock, T29 going behind this rock, Isu on the end of this flank, and IS3 camping behind that rock. So a lot of camping, not a lot of doing. We take a shot at the Kazrahim, but unfortunately I did no damage. And now it's gonna be a game of who has more patience. What you have to take care is you have to remember the fact that your tank, if you're sitting still, people will hit your weak spots. He was a very nice shot on the Panzer IV. Penetrating him. It was a little bit of a miss, because if the shot went exactly where I aimed, I would hit his gun. But it turned out in my favor, if I can say so. And look at that, he just didn't even properly aim and shoot and penetrated me. I shoot, but my shot goes high. Maybe, no, he wasn't using gold. That was a pretty good shot in terms of where he hit. Because straight above the gun mantlet there's also a place where you can inflict serious damage to this tank. And ghost shell. We saw the shell flying straight towards him, and it hit slightly above him. We just lost 2 medium tanks on the other flank, while a heavy tank is camping. Totally miss, and get penetrated by the Kazrahim. So I'm thinking this game isn't going that good, and I want this Panzer dead. Even more this T20. This was a good snapshot. I want the T25-2 killed and the Panzer IV because the Panzer IV is disabling us from moving forward, and he penetrated me, so I was furious at the moment because everyone is shooting me and penetrating. So I shoot again. I do a snapshot at the T25-2, inflict severe damage. Now only noticing that the Panzer is running around, he's trying to get a shot. IS3 flukes his shot, but I finish him off. Fortunately for me, the Kazrahim misses, so now I can be offensive, now I can charge up, now I can move. I still have 800 life, a little bit too much life lost. Didn't allow him to reload. Well, he was reloaded, didn't allow him to aim. Just shot and killed him. We are at 2 kills. Now the target P is our obvious choice. Always annihilate enemies that you see. And that was my bad. I should have waited at least a second, but I didn't, and I just fluked the shot. So now I'm trying to get a side scraping position, but my lower plate is clearly seen. So 2 shots. Now I'm furious because I'm missing shots at the target P. Well, I basically doped 1 shot, and the 5th shot was a complete disaster. So now I take my time to aim and shoot his side and finish him off. And now I'm being... no, I'm not. I thought I'm being blocked. So we're moving forward. But the other flank, as we can see, even though half of my team stayed in the base, they still fluke. A very lucky bounce from a KV-1S. And even more lucky shots. You can see I don't care about the aiming of this tank. I shoot with a full out reticle and I hit my targets. Almost exactly what I'm aiming. from a certain distance this always works if you have a proper crew on a tank. And this crew is like on their way to the third skill, so they're gonna soon have brought in arms. This is my E5 and M103 crew. Waiting for the Panzer to do something stupid. Because I only have one tank backing me up. We are losing by 3 tanks because the other side is completely derping. Now, of course, when I get hit in the Indian Panzer in the gun mantlet, I get penetrated every single time. But when I'm shooting Indian Panzer with a 225mm penetration gun, I derp. My shell bounces, but maybe there was some angling going on. But still, it's annoying. Snapshot, bye bye. Those shots actually make people rage so hard. And now I'm getting hit. And I'm thinking like, what the hell? So I'm trying to spot something, and my friend, the T34 is running towards the capture like God knows why. I'm aiming at this T25, which was annoyance to me for the whole game, and of course I didn't allow it to fully aim, and I miss. A lot of snapshots taken that I shouldn't have, but that's just, you know, my stupidity. Now I'm trying to go as much forward over here to get some spots maybe. 3 of the tanks are on our base, and I spot the T34-85. I take the time to aim this time and finish him off. You'll have a feel later on, especially with this tank, when you can allow yourself to properly aim. So it's 3 tanks left. And they're going upward, they want to get that Hellcat, the poor little Hellcat. The T32, if you noticed, he just lost capture, meaning he got shot by someone. Not being able to spot and sitting in the same place isn't actually improving your chances of winning this game. Our Hellcat nails the T20, but the Target 2 nails the ISU. So we lose a very, you know, big part of our DPS that I was counting on, honestly. Now I'm trying to find the perfect position for myself to be able to bear my gun on him while being cooled down. Because this place is actually one of the better spots for this tank, and now we got in someone's in the capture, and I'm thinking like 3601H. 3601H is in the capture. I doubt that the AMX did something as stupid. Tiger goes forward, but notice this, that I'm not getting spotted. Hellcat nails the AMX, which was the guy actually capping. And now I move forward. I wasn't spotted. From this kind of range the target wasn't able to spot me, which is quite amazing if I have to say. The T32 is again capping. That moron is really trying to lose the game for us. Well, he's doing what he thinks is best. Obviously he had some kind of a good idea at the moment when he started capturing when we were at a disadvantage by 3 tanks, but now me and the Hellcat, we are doing our best to make as much work as we can out of this. And he just died on the courtesy of the SU-100. And I'm clearly saying what I think of him. I said, you dumb shit, because the guy was standing in the capture waiting to get shot. If you're getting shot on the capture and you're not spotting, get to cover, try to walk around. There's a lot of terrain cover on this map towards the capture of the red base right now. A cooldown tank like the T32 should have never died over there. Unless he was perma-tracked, which I highly doubt, because he didn't do jack shit in the game. We're gonna see it in the end place, but I'm guessing he's did like 1000 damage. Maybe. We'll see. I'm just saying to the Hellcat, spot him and fall back so I can get a shot. I'm gonna move forward because it's a hard situation for us right now. The Hellcat is almost dead. And the Hellcat is cowarding that if he spots, then he will get killed. So I'm getting into another good cooldown position, and I noticed the 3601P H, sorry. Aim my shot on him. Actually, I aimed bad, but the shot went in either way. So he notices that his struggle against full down T34 is like futile. Hellcat nails the guy. And I'm thinking, if I go more forward, maybe I'll get a shot over him. Just trying to find the perfect angle, you know. And still nothing. Yeah, and the Hellcat is like, do you have a shot? And he's constantly asking for that, and I'm like, if I had a shot, I would take it. And now the target 2 is actually, I'm guessing that not very smartly, but doing the best thing he can do. And the Hellcat nails him. Just by going fast, he was able to walk around. Now we have 4 minutes, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go this way, because I am quite certain that the SU-100 will be still there. The SU-100 will think that we're gonna go for the capture. And honestly, that's very bad play on his part. He, well, as a tier 6 and a tier 8 game, but that guy, he just sit there and didn't do anything. And I'm saying to the Hellcat, go cap, so he can draw out the SU. Because I have to spot him, you know. I have to find him, I have to spot him, and I'm gonna be spotting from the other side. And this is the best thing I can recommend to you guys. If there's 2 of you alone left against 1, 2, 3 enemies, and you have some kind of an idea where they could be, split up. Go from 2 completely opposite sides of the maps. Opposite sides of the map. He spots the SU, and now it's a struggle to get there. The Hellcat is doing his best to not get killed, but he gets nailed. Now I aim, my shot doesn't go in. But fortunately for me, I took the shot from a good piece of cover. Now look what's happening over there. In a second you'll see something, if I remember correctly. And this is, yep, saw that. 3 fell down, meaning SU is moving. And I'm in a bush and I'm trying to spot him, but it's a tank destroyer, so he has very good camo rating. But I have enough life to take a shot from the SU. And he bounces on me, and I don't, and I ammo rack him, and that's a perfect and glorious victory. So let's look at the end place for this. So here we have the first plate for this game. 129,000 credits, awesome tier 8 premium gain. 4,464 experience, Top Gun and Steel Wall. This was 2 times. That means a single experience achieved in this game was 2,232. So quite a good score. Above 2,000, I honestly always think that it's a good game. So now let's look at the second plate. On the second plate we can see I did 4,696 damage with 6 kills, adding me a non-premium experience of 1,488, so very nice. The Hellcat that played with me till the end did 2,107 damage and 5 kills, also adding me a quite nice number of experience. The rest of the team, well, the issue did quite a good job. That's what I said, that we lost a very big, you know, damage dealer. And look where the T32 is. T32 did 1 hit. He did only 1 hit in the whole game. That's how bad he was. And on the enemy team we can see the target 2 had a lot of time to inflict damage. Same goes for the AMX. The SU-100, honestly, his only damage almost was the T32. And that Hellcat, meaning 50 life, and something that he shot earlier. So not very impressive. The rest of the team completely derped. But same goes for ours. Look at the IS-3 who did 38 damage and got a kill. The T69 who did 310 damage and also got 1 kill. It's just like terrible performance overall. So now let's look at the third plate. And on the third plate you can see I shot 25 times, 20 times hit. 15 penetrations, damage as I said 4,696. 13 hits received with 9 non-penetrating hits. for a total damage of 3,270. 11 enemies damaged, almost Confederate I would say, and 6 enemies destroyed, 9 damage due to my assistance, meaning I tracked someone. Yay. And I earned 98,500 for this game. So awesome scores, awesome gain, awesome crew, awesome tank. I hope you guys enjoyed this little battle. If you did, hit the like button and comment on the video, and check out my live stream when I'm gonna be online. See you guys next time on the battlefield.